Alright everyone, I've decided to retire Jade. Whoa, what was that?
Was that Sid clown?
I told you so-called outlaws I'd be back, and there is nothing you can do to stop me. I'm gonna keep coming, and I'm gonna keep wrecking all of this.
Huh. Well, I guess that solves that problem. Let's get that cleaned up and get back to racing. Now, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, I've retired Jade Munky after I blew the engine up during the break. So we've got Kit Kayem with a new car called Rakehell Rising. This is his new beast to replace the one that Sid ruined last season. And then my nephew, Dayton Daytona Johnsonson, is driving for Chaos Canyon in his ride 5.0.
Okay, let's take him up to the top. This is going to be interesting. We haven't seen 5.0 before, or Rakehell Rising.
We know Kit can build a fast car, but don't underestimate Daytona.
Oh, and away he goes. Smashes through the inside there.
Yeah, Daytona not afraid to mix it up, pushes hard, slaps Kit out the way. Kit still crosses the line, but that means 5.0 moves into number 7 spot, and now it's going to take on Jumping Spider.
So Spider on the inside lane, 5.0 on the outside.
I've got to say, I'm pretty impressed with my nephew. That build is looking pretty sharp so far.
5.0 by a football field.
Yeah, he absolutely smoked him on that one. Got the drop on him right at the start, cleans him out, moves up to number 6. That means he's going to take on Ugly Betty now.
So Ugly Betty's had some mixed results so far, but it's got the inside lane. Five-O jumps out early again.
No mistakes, nice and clean. But let's just go back and have a look at that replay, because as the boys come into Kahuna Corner here, check this out. 5.0 beautifully through the apex of the turn, but check out this drift by Ugly Betty. Big Mike turning it on for the fans, realised he wasn't going to pick him up, so he just put on a bit of a show for everyone. It's a very impressive bit of driving.
So 5.0 moves up the list yet again, challenging the number 4 Nancy Wilson, driven by Philip the Tank from Jackson Pass.
And Nancy can be lightning fast on this track, we've seen it before.
Daytona slips through, takes the win.
Yeah, the Tank came in hard here, just had to brake check himself there, so he didn't slam right into the back of him. Gave 5.0 the win yet again. Daytona storming up the list, but now he's taking on Grinder, driven by Glitch. So this car is not one to be messed with. We know it's fast.
And Glitch isn't afraid to play rough if needed. Glitch out to an early lead. Oh, he rolls it. And around goes Daytona in 5.0. Let's go back and have a look there.
Yeah, Glitch was well ahead, but just hit the wrong angle coming into Kahuna Corner here. Gets a little bit of air under his tail, rolls it over, then gets absolutely shoveled down the track by Daytona, who then just pulls around, says, even though I know I've won, mate, I'm going to cross the finish line because I'm going to complete this.
He is racing up the list, taking on now Xanthopy and Click for the number 2 spot. Can she hold him out? They're even coming through. Xan slips through. Xanthopy with the win, shuts the youngster down.
Yeah, this is a brilliant bit of driving here. Xanthopy, a little bit behind going over the jump, but just gives it the beans, flies up the inside, beautifully through Kahuna Corner and races down for a clean win. Beautiful drive by both drivers there. Click takes the win, but what a run by Daytona in that 5.0. But this is it, it's the big one. Number 1 spot on the list, currently held by Mike Mays. Can Xanthopy do it?
She jumps to an early lead. Here comes Mays. Xanthopy takes it again. Mays crosses the finish line, but Xanthopy takes it out. gets completely wild going over the jump.
And even Maze there gets a bit wild, but he also beautifully drifts through the apex of that turn. But it's not a drifting competition, this is a street race, and Xanthopy nailed it.
So Xanthopy driving Click moves to the top of the list, takes out number 1 spot.
Well done, Xanthopy. That was just a beautiful drive.
Yeah, it certainly was. You're absolutely showing everyone you're not here to muck around. So that means Click at number 1, Scud at number 2, 5-0 number 3, Grinder number 4, Nancy Wilson 5, Ugly Betty 6, Jumping Spider 7, Rakehell Rising number 8. So that leaves 2 spots.
That's right, and that's why the newbies are here. So you lot, get ready. You're going to be racing on Monday, and it is going to be a full round robin.
Let's have a look at the drivers. We've got Caven, driven by Bobby Orr for Coal Hills Racing. Then Bad Apple, driven by Sweet Tea for Tea Time Racing.
We've got one woman at the top of the list. Will it be a 1-2?
Desert Rat, driven by Fractal Panda for Team Fractal Panda. That Roger Dodger definitely seen some better days. Then it's the Impalinator by Marcus Firegone, driving for Canadian Driving Club.
Such a good name for a car.
Then Petite Meow, driven by Cat Pirate for Team Cat Pirate.
And we know they want to try and steal number 1 spot.
Then it's Ratbird, driven by Daddy G for G4 Diecast.
That thing looks impressive.
Broken Wings, driven by Griffin Cross for Lionhawk Racing.
It's a nice looking car.
TKO, driven by Boxer for Makers Box Motors.
You know I love a Charger, mate.
And rounding out the newbies, it's the Binford 5000 Rat Rod, driven by Tim the Toolman Taylor, driving for Widowmaker Run.
That thing is an absolute monster.
Alright, you're racing Monday New Zealand time, Sunday US time, with the top 2 entering the list.
I hope you're prepared, because it's about to get real.